So I'll just have a few words here. Our three panels today started with lethal means, a deep look into lethal means, and then we covered to a social and cultural and global view of means, and then what a community is doing to counter violence, to deal with violence, to prevent violence, hopefully. So we've learned that means matter, and over this day and a half, that's one of the takeaway messages for me, that means really do matter. People matter too. So I just wanted to spend just 30 seconds here, and as a forum, as our whole forum here, thanking our moderators today, Drs. Cervantes and Greenberg, Ms. Tomaszewski. We want to thank Dr. Hartgarden also for serving on the planning panel. Our panelists, we want to thank you as the audience and the wonderful questions you brought and ideas and comments you brought forward. Forum wants to thank the staff work that's made this possible. And that's Sharita, that's Louise, Kathy, Kimberly, Patrick. Thank you so much for creating this environment for us to have the right conditions to do this deliberation. And I thought maybe what we'd want to do to end this means of violence workshop, or at least put a parenthesis around it, would be to just have a moment of silence, because we've seen a lot of statistics up here for the last 2 days that have represented an awful lot of people who are maimed or whose lives were cut short. So I think just to reflect on that truth again as we go forward, just a moment of silence might be a helpful way to begin our closing. Thank you. I thought I might share with you, picking up on a comment from our last panel on what fortifies us for the way forward. I would share with you just a little personal thing. It happens to be the only poem in my little date book here that I use when I feel overwhelmed, or I feel like I can't go forward, or I feel like, you know, this task is too big, I'm too small, whatever. We all need a little poem in our books. I know in your phones for you, and it's a book for me. A little poem, a little mantra, something that just helps us go forward. So I just thought I would share the one that is mine. And of course, it would be from the Divine Comedy, which I spoke of yesterday. This is a translation by Clive James. And it's, for those of you with statistics, it's from Canto 23, lines 72 to 75, from the Heaven, part of the Divine Comedy. And it's this, because it reminds me, it's not an easy path out there. It's not always a comfort zone. So here it is. No easy passage for a little bark. This is a sea a daring prow must cleave, steered by a pilot who would make his mark, with no thought for his comfort, no reprieve. So thank you from the forum. Thank you for being here, and safe travels.